NKTelco Sports welcomes you to this broadcast of high school varsity football presented by Grand Lake Health. We are here at Sidney Memorial Stadium where the Riverside Pirates will take on the LEHMAN Catholic Cavaliers. Tonight's game brought to you by the following sponsors: First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sidney All Glaze Audiology, NKTelco, Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Cy Schwederman, Minster Bank, Home and Interiors, New Knoxville Supply, Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, SecureCom, St. Henry Bank, Park National Bank, Kinninger Custom Fabrication, Kennedy's Garage, Big Brothers Big Sisters of Shelby and Darke County, Superior Aluminum, Arushi Inn, Busher's Market, Finishing Touches, Francis Manufacturing, Hoying's Service Center, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Balmer Construction, Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's, Western Ohio Mortgage Corporation, bringing you tonight's game between LEHMAN and Riverside. I'm Dave Helmstetter, and alongside me, AJ Lisi for tonight's action between the Cavaliers and the Pirates. First, let's take a look at the LEHMAN Cavaliers, AJ. The Cavaliers 1-0.
1-0. They come off a victory against Ridgemont, 22-12. Good defensive game. They came out of it. Had some good things as far as a nice game from the Solomon kid who had 22 carries for 178 yards. So it's gonna be interesting to see how their defense steps up in this game.
And the Cavaliers a little bit young on the other side. Riverside brings back some experience and a couple of really outstanding running backs coming into this 2020 season.
Yeah, you're looking at Jackson and Long. Jackson, the quarterback, had a nice game. He had 3 rushing touchdowns. You had Long, who had over 200 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. And they had a pretty easy win against Crestline, 53-7. So let's see if that explosive offense against this defense is going to see what Riverside can do.
Should be an interesting matchup. Riverside and LEHMAN Catholic up next, right after this.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
All Glaze and Sidney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Here at Sidney Memorial Stadium, the opening prayer being offered before tonight's LEHMAN Riverside contest. awaiting the arrival of the Riverside Pirates, who just come out of their locker room and are about to take the field. Let's take a look at our keys to the game tonight for Riverside and Lehman, sponsored by Keyhole Pizza. First, for our visiting Riverside Pirates, the keys to the game for the 1-0 Buccos.
Well, it's going to be protecting the football. I mean, they need to win the turnover battle in this game. Stopping Lehman's rushing game. I mean, Solomon is a tough running back, so that's going to be a key for the Riverside defense. And tackling. I mean, they can't miss tackles. Solomon's a tough person to take down. They need to stop the extra yardage.
Riverside now on the field. Let's take a look at the keys to the game for the Lehman Cavaliers.
It's plain and simple. You got to contain Long. He had a nice 200-yard game last week. He's going to be the key to this game if that defense can stop him. Continue running the ball effectively. Like we said, Solomon is a nice kid, does a nice job on the ground, so hopefully the line can open up some holes. And winning the battle of the trenches. I mean, it's going to be defensive line versus a good offensive line. So the winner of that battle is going to take this game tonight.
Interesting matchup. Lehman Cavaliers in the gold and blue uniforms as you see them take the field on a beautiful evening for football. Second week of the 2020 season. There you see the Riverside Pirates coming from their huddle. They're coached by Bryce Hodge, and they're in their red, white with blue trim uniforms. Riverside, they were, 5-5 a year ago, and Long and the quarterback Jackson back this year. And it's kind of interesting that the two there have switched positions for this season.
Yeah, it was a gamble that Coach Hodges made, and I'll tell you what, it worked out perfect for him in the first game.
Yeah, 53-7 over Crestline. Cavaliers, on the other hand, a little different kind of style of football for them, a little bit more ground-oriented this season. And the young sophomore Nathan Solomon, outstanding in that game number 1 against Ridgemont.
Yeah, I mean, I think look for Lehman to try to get that passing game going. They didn't. McFarland was 2 of 12 last week, so let's see if they can get that passing game going this week.
Joshua George will kick it away for the Cavaliers. Here comes the Riverside return, and it's a good one up near midfield as number 2, Warren Shockey, with the return for Riverside. Nice return by Shockey, a sophomore, and he'll get it just shy of midfield.
Good starting field position for the Riverside Pirates. Let's see if they can take advantage of this opportunity.
They'll mark it at the 47-yard line. Ethan Jackson, number 12, will be the quarterback for Riverside. Number 1 in the backfield, Cale Long, a pair of seniors, both all-leaguers a year ago. In motion comes Shockey, and no surprise as Long will carry it into Lehman territory near the 40-yard line, and almost a 13-yard pickup by Long.
Wow, just look at him. He's a big back, tough to tackle, and he made a nice hole and got some nice yardage out of it.
So it's a first down for the Pirates. Football will be marked at the 41-yard line. Two receivers go to the right side. Jackson in the shotgun. Next to him is Long, and Lehman with the jump. Offsides against the Cavaliers, so the 5 will go against them.
Little too excited there, just a little too excited.
Connor Stewart, a 6'4", 275-pound senior, and an all-league performer for the Cavaliers a year ago, jumps offside.
They're going to tack on 15 yards for the
more than offsides.
Yeah.
That's going to push them all the way down to the 26. So Riverside really on the move here in the opening drive. There goes Long, straight ahead. He'll get to near the 20-yard line.
Number 1, Cale Long on the carry.
Yeah, they're going to mark him at the 21 there.
Stewart and John Edwards in on the stop. Second down and 5 to go for Riverside. Devin Frilling will go wide to the left side. 2 receivers to the right side in Burke and Shockey. Up the middle comes Long. He's got running room, and he is going to find the end zone.
Yep.
Hits the corner of it. 21-yard touchdown run. And Riverside on the scoreboard at the 10-10 mark on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard.
Just a strong running back. Uses it, pushes those legs. Couple arm tackles, trying to tackle him with their arms, but right there he just made a nice move. There's one miss, and he's off. There's 2 misses, and he's off to the end zone.
21-yard run by Long. Riverside will go for 2 on the extra point, but the snap or the handoff is fumbled. So Riverside strikes first behind Cale Long. Our score with 10-10 to go, opening quarter of play. Riverside 6, Lehman nothing. We'll return right after this.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Everidge with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your cable, telephone, and internet services.
Hey, Minster. This is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey, New Knoxville. I am Wesley Meyer at NKTelco. We are here for you and your customer service needs.
Hey, Maria Stein. I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Cale Long finds the end zone on a 21-yard run, and Lehman Cavaliers are going to have to figure out a way very quickly, AJ, of how to stop that running back.
I'll tell you what, I like how Riverside came out and really punched Lehman in the mouth. They really didn't do a good job containing Long there. It was pretty simple for Long to gain 41 yards on that drive. So let's see what Lehman could do here. Maybe they could slow down the tempo, keep the offense off the field, and really do something here.
And the Riverside offensive line very solid, led by their right guard, number 54, Ethan Burrows, a senior. He also was a all-league performer a year ago, and he was one of the players of the game and the win over Crestline. So good line play by Riverside makes it look easy, and let's see if Lehman can counter. It's going to be a short kick. It's going to bound at the 30. It will be picked up by the Cavaliers. And good coverage by the Pirates.
I don't know. Does Riverside confident in their kicking game?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. They came out and kind of a little squib. Didn't go for their extra point. I know, looking at their stats from last week, their kicker was 1 for 4 on extra points. So it might come into play tonight if they need that extra point.
Cavaliers with the football, first opportunity. 6-0 Riverside on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. McFarland will lead the Cavaliers out of the huddle as they come in the eye. There's the pitch. Nathan Salmon trying to turn the corner. He'll be stopped there by number 12, and that's
nice containment by the defensive line right there. They're pushing them to the outside, and there was no way for anybody to get anything.
That was Long in on the stop, number 1. So wow. He's all over the place here in the early going. Loss of 2 yards, football to 24, second down and 12. Receiver wide to the right side. Solman will get it this time straight ahead.
Wow.
Not much running room there at all.
Defensive line right now is getting that push, and they are really containing Solomon in these first 2 plays.
No gain, so it remains third down and 12. Evan Trevino, number 3, is wide to the right side. McFarland will come out of the shotgun. Running backs to the left and to the right. He looks downfield. Over the middle, intercepted. Ethan Burrows, we just talked about him, and Burrows will bring it inside the Lehman 20-yard line, and Riverside once again in great position.
Yeah.
Football is going to be at the 17.
Yeah, they were looking. If you look at the replay, they were looking at that slant play right there in the middle, and the linebacker just read it perfectly right there. I mean, McFarland just didn't see that linebacker, and first turnover of the game for the Riverside Pirates.
Ethan Burrows with the interception. Devin Frilling, number 5, goes to the short side. Caden Burke to the long side and left. Long will have it. Running room. He's got territory, and he'll move to the 6-yard line.
Long just does a nice job finding those holes. He kind of looks and turns, and then he finds that hole, and then he takes it. And he's done a nice job so far tonight.
Landon McIver, number 2, with the stop for the Cavaliers, but Riverside trying to capitalize on the turnover. Football rests at the 8-yard line. 2 receivers to the short side, 1 to the left side, but Long is in the backfield. Jackson takes the snap. He'll go straight ahead. He'll be stopped by number 5, a linebacker, John Edwards, for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they'll spot him about the 6-yard line right now, so it'll be 3rd and 6.
Pickup of 2 yards. Riverside directly in front of the goalposts.
Oh, that did give him a first down. My bad. So it'd be 1st and goal.
Oh, it's 1st and goal. Football rests at the 6. Long looking for the end zone. He'll dive and push the football across. And Long has his 2nd touchdown of the night. Take a look at that one more time.
Yeah, it's pretty much the dive right there, counter right there up the middle, and Long just takes it in for 6 yards for the touchdown.
7:13 to go, opening quarter. Riverside off to a great start. Try and pick up the 2-point conversion. Ethan Jackson will take the football. They'll bobble it. Number 17 will pick it up, and the Cavaliers will swarm on the football, and for the 2nd time the run fails on the extra point conversion, and that will make it 12-0 Riverside with 7:13 to go. Pirates up by 2 touchdowns. We'll return right after this.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Cale Long scores 2 touchdowns, and he gets the chance to kick it away. And from the 40 of Riverside, it's a short kick. It's going to bound at about the 27, and that's picked up. Nice return.
Yeah, he had a nice return, but
paid for it.
Yeah.
Trevino, Evan Trevino with the return. 5'9", 158-pound sophomore. Gets it all the way up to the Lehman 45, so a little better situation for the Cavaliers, who find themselves down by 2 touchdowns here in the opening quarter of play.
Yeah, I think Trevino was just introducing himself. That's all.
You think that's what it was?
I think that's what it was.
He's staying in the game, too.
Yeah. He's a tough little kid. I like it.
Hayden Sever will go to the left side. Along with Landon McIver. 3 receivers that way. Solomon will get the call. He'll go straight ahead. He might find a yard there, and it's a well-earned yard for the young sophomore. Looks like number 27, Walker Whitaker, in on the stop for Riverside.
Yeah, so far Solomon hasn't found much running room.
Number 62, Seth Kennedy, is the center for the Cavaliers. He's a 5'8", 220-pound freshman. Lots of youngsters out there for the blue and gold. McFarland. Solomon is going to slip right at the 45, but there's a flag.
Run by Nate Solomon, flag on the play.
Holding against the Cavaliers. So in the second possession, another major penalty haunts the Cavaliers.
It looked like Solomon had a little hole there. I think he just slipped. This turf, you can do that, will happen to you. But it didn't help anything by the holding call.
They mark it off, and it's going to go all the way back to the 36-yard line. I did notice last week the markers that the officials are using in the game that we had, AJ.
Yeah.
That makes it just a little bit easier for the center.
Yeah.
McIver surveys the situation. Solomon would get the carry to the left side, but that hole that was there is filled very quickly by number 54, Ethan Burrows, I believe.
Nice tackle by Burrows.
Burrows is a good football player, isn't he? You can see that one in a hurry.
Yeah.
Great position on the tackle by Burrows. He's joined on that line also by Dylan Smith, number 56. Defense shifts. They try to go downfield. It's going to be a little bit overthrown and intended for number 8, Hayden Seaver.
He had the receiver. He just had a little too much touch on that ball.
Trying to loosen it up. You're right. The receiver did have a couple of steps, but pass is incomplete. Cavaliers will be forced to punt it away with 5:26 to go here in the opening quarter of play. Light breeze out of the north here at Memorial Stadium in Sydney. Lehman and Riverside. Beautiful night on the gridiron.
Feels like fall.
One bounce snap, and that's a problem. And Riverside is going to pounce on it. And guess who has the recovery? Number 1, Cale Long. How about that?
That name sounds familiar. He's had a big game so far. Let's
take a look at this. You can see the snap, boy.
Yeah.
Tough one for that punter. What great reaction by Long, though, in there immediately with the football.
Yeah.
So Riverside will have one more time, have great field position. Football is going to rest at the 24-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Pirates. I'd like to remind you that tonight's game here from Sydney, Grand Lake Health's presentation of NKTelco Sports is being brought to you by Grand Lake Health System, Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Cy Schwederman, Minster Bank, Home and Interiors, Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing, Securicom, St. Henry Bank, Park National Bank, Kennedy's Garage, Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Shelby and Darke County, Rachel's Cake, Speedway Lanes, Boimer Construction, Jewelry Barn, Western Ohio Mortgage, Tom and Jerry's Francis Manufacturing and Finishing Touches, all bringing you tonight's game from Sydney. First National Bank Think First scoreboard, 5:21 to go, opening quarter. This has been a quarter that's been all Riverside.
Yeah, it's been all Riverside, but it's the mistakes. Lehman is they got 2 turnovers so far in this quarter, so it's kind of really gave Riverside these opportunities.
And a couple of turnovers, or a couple of penalties rather.
Yeah.
They try to sweep it to the right side, and no success there as Warren Shockey is brought down by the Cavaliers' defensive play.
Good job by Sidney Lehman. Got that penetration there on the defensive line to give him an 11-yard loss.
Big play by the Cavalier defense. Football is at the 35-yard line, so it's going to be second down and long yardage, at least 20 for the Riverside Pirates.
Well,
Here comes Jackson. He's got a lot of running room. He's going to find the end zone. Touchdown, Ethan Jackson. Boy, a little misdirection, and they were all looking for long, and Jackson gets the call.
Well, it was that zone read that he watched, and I'll tell you what, that defensive end bid on it, and you look at it, Jackson had wide open territory for the touchdown. Wow.
4:29 to go. Riverside up 18-0. About the only thing that's gone wrong for the Pirates has been the attempts after the score. This time they give it to Long, and he gets the 2 points right over the tackle. That makes it 20-0 Riverside. Pirates up by 3 scores plus. 4:29 to go. Let's take a look at the replay one more time, and you can see Long find the end zone. Our score, Riverside 20, Lehman nothing. We'll be back after this.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwiedemann Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
Riverside will kick it away. And that means Cale Long will tee it up, and everything here has been short.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic.
Cavaliers, the last time, had a nice return by Trevino. Lehman coach Richard Roll and one of the officials in discussion down around the 11-yard line.
I don't know where that was going. And he's not happy about something.
Long will kick it off. And they kick it short, picked up at the 35. Here comes the return. Fumble, recovered, however, by Landon McIver. The right bounce for the Cavaliers that time, so they'll be 1st and 10 at midfield. Right bounce for a change.
They needed that. They get good field position. Let's see if they can capitalize on this.
Into Riverside territory for the first time. Football marked at the 49.
Right now, Lehman Catholic has -1 total offense.
Tough night.
So far, yeah.
Tough night. Couple of penalties, couple of fumbles, just some things, not interception.
Yeah.
A little bit of everything not going wrong for the Cavaliers at the present time. Officials are going to discuss something. 4:22 to go in the opening quarter. McFarland stands at the Cavalier 46. He's going to throw it over the middle. That'll be an interference call there on Riverside. That will go against number 11 for the Pirates, Caleb Wright. So Lehman gets a break. Pass intended for number 34, John Wessner.
Well, you look at what happened there. It was just he came over the top and kind of had his arm down, or couldn't allow him to catch that ball. So they're going to call pass interference every time on that.
3 receivers to the left side. McFarland calling the signals. Solomon in the backfield. Fake to Solomon. They're going to toss it out in the wing. No gain as Riverside reads it well.
There's another penalty flag.
But a penalty marker on the play. Seaver with the catch, but there's a penalty marker on the play. Let's see what the call is.
It's going to be personal foul on Riverside.
Personal foul against the Pirates. Let's take a look at that one more time on the Winners Meets replay.
Nice wide receiver screen. Oh, okay, right
yep.
there, yeah.
Yep.
Came in late.
It's funny how you don't see that the first time, and then you look at it the replay, it's pretty obvious. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Lehman. Biggest threat of the night for the Cavaliers. Find themselves with 4 minutes to go, down 20-0. Football is at the Cavalier 23-yard line. Solomon straight ahead. He'll push forward to about the 20-yard line. Brought down there by Whitaker. Number 27, one of the 2 players for Riverside in on the stop. Wessner will come out. A.J. Newsome to the right side, along with Trevino. McFarland straight ahead.
Nice strong run by McFarland. He really looked like they were trying to strip the ball from him. He handled it pretty well.
Makes it 3rd down and 3.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
Yeah, it was.
McFarland for the first time tonight running with the football, and short yardage for the Cavaliers. Solomon right side, got a little bit of running room. If he can turn the corner, he'll get to the 10, steps inside the 10 and out of bounds, and the Cavaliers with 2:33 on the scoreboard clock, showing some signs of life here.
Nice little run. You know Solomon's very fast. They're trying to get him to the outside, and he did a nice job cutting that corner and getting 7 yards for a 1st down.
Good pickup by Solomon. Cavaliers. Kanapke on the short side to the right. Seaver to the far side. Solomon straight ahead. There's room. Caden Burke, number 3, in on the stop for the Pirates.
Starting to get some holes. I mean, Lehman's starting to push back there. I like the fight at him right now in this drive.
Isn't it amazing how early on there was no momentum, but here suddenly on this drive, the Cavaliers moving the football on the ground. Solomon in the backfield. He'll go across the 5-yard line. Going to mark it at the 4 as Solomon. So now, big play to go for the Cavaliers.
It's 3rd down right now. 3rd down and goal.
Say the yard marker has 3rd down. Scoreboard's got 4th down, but I believe it's 3rd down, right?
I believe it's 3rd down, yeah.
They'll spread it out here a little bit. I think McFarland's going to get the call. What do you think, AJ? Let's see what happens.
See what happens, exactly.
Oh, he's going to throw it. Looking in the end zone. Intercepted. Cale Long with the interception. McFarland definitely frustrated with that toss. And 3rd down and 4, and the Cavaliers come away with nothing. Deep in Riverside territory.
No, it's just a good play. I mean, look at the linebackers. They read that just right. And Cale Long, I mean, he's been the story of the first quarter right now and does a nice job.
So the Cavalier drive is stopped with 1:11 to go here in the opening quarter of play. Now the Cavaliers will have to play defense. Jackson take the snap, handoff, Long, straight ahead. Brought down by Donovan O'Leary, number 12, 6'1", 160-pound freshman.
Yeah, he gets about 13 yards on that carry and keeps pumping that ball. I'll tell you, he does. He's a nice big back.
1st and 10, Riverside. Clock's at 40 seconds. Long, he'll go right side. Off tackle, a lot of running room. He's at the 40. He's on the way for the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Long. 24 seconds on the clock. And Long has scored again.
67 yards. And he wasn't touched. I mean, you look at this replay, it's a nice looking zone read right there. And he wasn't touched. 67 yards for the touchdown.
All the way to the end zone. Beautiful run by Long. Extra point coming up for Riverside. Jackson will take the snap. Bad snap, and he'll just fall on it. There's a flag, though. So the extra point attempt is no good.
Yeah, 3 out of the 4, they fumbled the snap. But
it's weird.
Let's
see what the flag is first. It was in the pile near about the 2-yard line.
Yeah, it's a clip.
Clip against Riverside. 23 seconds to go, first quarter. Our score, Riverside 26, Lehman nothing. We'll be back right after this.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
At Home and Interiors, our team loves to design beautiful yet cost-effective projects. From sleek and simple to elaborate and detailed, we customize to fit your tastes and budget with free interior design and color coordination. Visit our 5,000 square foot kitchen design center and bring your next project to life. Full custom kitchen and bath cabinets are built right here in New Bremen. Home and Interiors, your vision designed for your budget.
Cale Long, 3 touchdowns. The last one, 67 yards. A couple of plays and 80 yards. And boy, it's devastating for the Cavaliers as it comes after their longest drive. It resulted in nothing. Here's the return. Cavaliers will bring it up to about the 43. Edwards will return it for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they showed some light on the last drive. They got some holes. They ran the ball a little bit, and it's just, I think, it's just little things. I mean, they have to improve on, and you know, these are the type of games where I know it's what the score is right now, but as young as they are, it's a learning experience for them, and that will help them down the road.
I believe we have a new quarterback in there. Salmon with the football. He'll go across midfield. Donovan O'Leary, number 12, a freshman, will be quarterbacking the Cavaliers. Almost bobbled the snap, but Salmon still gets a nice runoff and picks up good yardage. And that ends the first quarter of play. Our score from Sydney Memorial Stadium, Riverside 26, Lehman nothing. We'll be back right after this.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide. Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at Cargill.com.
Cavaliers will have the football to start the second quarter. First 12 minutes, total domination by Riverside as they lead 26-0 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Young quarterback in the lineup for Lehman to start this quarter, and that's number 12, Donovan O'Leary. He'll pitch it right side Salmon. Salmon will try to turn the corner.
Yeah. He's got some speed. I think I like the way he runs. He gets around that corner, does a nice job.
And a pitch like that utilizes that speed. Riverside got a pretty good sized defensive line, so it gets them away from that speed. And
as I was looking through stat, O'Leary did get in the game last week. He was 0 for 3 with 1 interception, so he does have some experience. So let's see what he can do with this offense in this drive.
Freshman signal caller. He'll hand it off to Salmon. Football's loose, but I believe
we got a flag on the play.
Got a flag. Let's see what the call is.
Sounds like a face mask, or it looks like a face mask. Doesn't sound like it.
That would really hurt if it sounded like it.
Yeah, you're right.
We could hear it up here. It would hurt.
Now we got a holding on the defense.
Holding on the defense. That's an interesting call.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen every day.
No.
So the Cavaliers pick up some yardage via the penalty, a holding call against Riverside.
Should be about 2nd and 2 for Sydney Lehman there, shouldn't it?
Second and less than, I'd call it less than a yard.
Yeah.
Not much.
Oh, they're giving him a first down.
Oh, they gave him the first down. Well, the yard markers aren't right if that's the case. Let's see. They must get the down over again. Yeah, on the penalty. That would make sense.
Okay.
Looks like we're going the other way.
But they do get the first down.
Yes, they do get the first down. So the Cavaliers are on the move. First down marker was almost right on at the end of the 10-yard line, so, or 10-yard mark. O'Leary, handoff to the first man through the fullback. Number 32, I do believe. Dylan Carnes gets his first action of the night.
He looks small from up here, but I'll tell you what, he shot through there, through that line, and got some yardage on that.
5'7", 160-pound junior. Cavaliers showing a lot of different looks here. Yeah, that's for sure. 3 receivers to the wide side, 1 to the short side. O'Leary will take it with Salmon next to him. Salmon, left side. There is a little bit of running room, but another penalty marker. As he tried to turn upfield, but the penalty is going to go against the Cavaliers.
Yeah, it's going to be holding on the Cavaliers. Yep, that's what they called.
Another penalty against Lehman, which definitely hurts their cause every time they seem to get something going. A penalty, interception, a miscue of some sort seems to stop them. Football will be at the 38-yard line of Riverside. John Edwards, number 5, into the lineup for the Cavaliers. He'll be in the backfield. He'll stand next to the Lehman Cavalier quarterback, Donovan O'Leary. O'Leary takes the snap, looks downfield. Caught, but I believe he's going to be out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Now we got a flag in the play. I think they're going to call legal person downfield. Legal man downfield.
Seth Kanapke, number 1, made the catch, but he was out of bounds when he made the snag of the pass from O'Leary. So
they're going to decline.
Illegal man downfield. They'll decline the penalty, so that'll make it 4th down. And about 18 yards for the first down. Football resting at the 38-yard line.
I was going to say, I thought it would be 3rd down. I know.
Well, the chains have marked it to 4th down, and it's about close to 18. Could be 20 yards. And the football, because the football's at the 38.
Yeah.
38, and they got to get to the, it looks, could be the 18, 19. It's hard to tell from this angle, but it could be 19.
Well, I think it's, I'll tell you what, I'm thinking the 20-yard line, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, it should be 20.
Yeah.
So it'd be the 18-yard line.
Okay, yeah.
Football's at the 38. We've got to get to the 18 for the first down. So it's, now they changed it back to 3rd down and 18.
I think when they had the holding call, they switched the marker on the field to the next down. So I thought it was 3rd down. I mean, I don't know. I'll tell you.
It gets confusing.
It gets confusing, yeah.
3rd down, and they'll call it 18. Pass play, wide open.
Nice play.
Nice catch by Newsome.
Nice ball, nice catch.
A.J. Newsom makes the catch. Let's take a look at that one again on Winners Meets Replay.
Just pretty much an outplay right there. Little twist. Nice catch by Newsom. First down for Lehman Catholic.
Cavaliers on the move. Edwards in the backfield. He'll get the call. He'll be brought down there, and another flag goes down. Kyle Robinson, number 10, makes the stop for Riverside.
Johnny Edwards. Tackle by number 10, Kyle Robinson.
Got a slew of penalties here. It's going to be holding against Lehman.
That will be the 4th penalty on Lehman.
That'll push the football back to the 31-yard line. And long yardage for the Cavaliers.
Now they got to fix the clock right now.
Our other NKTelco game here tonight. Coldwater leads Minster 14-0. Passing that one along here. We're in the first half here at Sidney Memorial Stadium. Pass is going to be a little bit short, and Long will come up with the interception.
Guess who? That's 3 turnovers he's had on defense in this first half. He's all over the place. Nice job.
O'Leary likes Newsom as a receiver. Unfortunately, Newsom, there's 3 guys on him right now.
I mean,
he throws into some heavy coverage there.
Long just did a nice job reading the quarterback's eyes and just reading where he's
Safety
going.
position,
Exactly.
he saw it, he knew where it was going right away.
Exactly.
Experience versus youth.
Yep.
8:32 to go. First half of football. Here comes Long. He steps in, steps out. Here he comes around the corner at the 30. Cavaliers after him. No one's going to touch this guy. 88 yards and a touchdown.
Wow.
Holy smokes. Cale Long, 8:16 to go. And head coach Roll said we've got to figure a way out to stop Long. And those words are a little bit more than prophetic tonight.
But you look at that play, he created that. You look at the replay here, he just picks his spot. Right there, he stops. Right there, stop, boom, and then he goes right outside. He sees the open area, and that's just great instincts. Great athlete by Cale Long. Nobody's touching him.
88-yard run by Long.
They tried an extra point.
Extra point kick fails, so our score, Riverside 32, Lehman nothing. 8:16 to go here in the first half of play. We'll be back right after this.
Hometown Opportunity serves Mercer County, Auglaize County, Darke County, and Shelby County.
The website as a whole is pretty user-friendly. I was able to filter down my options, see what types of jobs were out there for me in the area.
It really opened up my eyes to the employer market around here.
We know that our local candidates, a lot of times, are our most successful candidates because they want to come here and stay.
It's become the go-to site for anybody looking for a job in the region.
Cale Long, boy, we can talk all night about him, AJ. What a performance we're really seeing here by the senior running back plus defender. I mean, if we add up everything that Cale Long has had happen to him tonight, it's quite an impact in this game. Well, the impact.
Yeah, the impact.
These are numbers that are worthy of attention throughout the state, I do believe, before this may be over.
Oh, yeah. You might draw some attention on Buckeye Roundtable on Monday
That's
night.
right.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Jim Lachey talking about it, but
and he even kicks
and
off.
He kicks off, yeah.
He's still working on the kickoff, but I think that might be a coaching strategy.
Yeah.
They got to pick it up, and they do at the 32. Still on his feet. Bruising forward is Edwards. So the unfortunate thing for the Cavaliers, the last couple of times they've had a little bit of movement on offense.
Yeah.
They've been able to move the football and then just simply make a mistake.
Yeah.
Well, 2 interceptions have been costly for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, I mean, 4 turnovers overall in this first half has really hurt Sidney Lehman. And 2 of them have been inside the red zone, so they've had their opportunities, but they're a young team. I mean,
very young.
These are the games they learn from.
O'Leary will hand off to Edwards. Edwards straight ahead. He'll get to the 35. No penalty marker. That's a good sign. Step forward. No gain on the play, so it'll be 2nd down and 10 to go. Riverside 32, Lehman nothing on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. 7:40 to go, first half action. Second quarter, O'Leary. He'll go straight back, it's a draw. He'll get to the 40, still on his feet, to the 45. Nice. He's into Riverside territory. Nice run by the young freshman, steps out of bounds at the Riverside 47-yard line.
Nice change of pace right there. Nice play call by the coaching staff. Leary, a nice athlete, did a nice job running that ball, got some good yardage, and the drive continues for Sidney Lehman.
Unfortunately, O'Leary limps off the field after that run. So McFarland will come back in. McFarland back taking the snap for the Cavaliers. Spread offense, 1 player in motion. This one goes nowhere. Walker Whitaker, number 27, a sophomore defensive end, reads it well. He stayed home and made the tackle.
Yeah, he did. He did nice containment on that. And got the drive and picks up the -3 loss on that play.
That'll make it 2nd down. We'll call it 13. Football resting at midfield. Dylan Carnes comes into the game for the Cavaliers. He's a junior running back. They'll work out of the I formation this time. 2 receivers to each side. Riverside jumps. That's going to be a penalty against the Pirates. Pirates were 5-5 a year ago and bring back, we were talking, what, 9 seniors from that 5-5 team. And Coach Bryce Hodge anticipating improvement this season.
I didn't remember if they made the playoff. Did they make the playoffs? No.
I believe they were just out of it.
They were just out of it, okay. Well, yeah, if they're 5-5.
5-5 is not quite going to do it.
Yeah.
Cavaliers, on the other hand, were 4-6. McFarland goes nowhere. Dylan Smith, number 56, in on the stop.
Yeah, he came. Looked like he came off the nose guard position and just shot right through there and got the sack.
Makes it 3rd down and 12. Signals coming in from the sideline. McFarland out of the shotgun. Clock down to 5:30. They're going to take a timeout. 5.5 to go. Our score, Riverside 32, Lehman nothing. We'll return right after this.
Hoagie Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Our bankers are working hard day and night to provide the support needed right now. Even while we're apart, we're proudly working together, with you and for you. We believe there's more, much more, to all of us than these tough times. We see acts of compassion and cooperation all around our communities, and we're proud to be a part of it. And as our family of banks come together under our Park National Bank name, we promise you, we're all in this together.
Lehman and Riverside, Cavaliers with the football just inside Riverside territory. Ball at the 49-yard line. Come out of the I formation. McFarland hesitates. Good strong throw out here on the flank.
Oh, nice defense.
Good defense, but not so good as the penalty marker will come flying. Justin Thompson, the cornerback, a junior.
I'll tell you, that was a nice ball.
That was a great throw.
Threw a nice ball. Defensively, I thought it was a nice coverage, but you can't tell from
our vantage point.
Our vantage point.
Let's see what it looks like on the replay. Thompson gets.
A little
tight there.
Yeah, it was. But Sidney Lehman pushes through and putting together a nice drive here.
Hayden Seaver, number 8, the intended receiver that time. Seaver's got some pretty good speed out there in the right flank. Seaver only 5'5" and 130 pounds, but he can scoot.
Yeah.
Edwards goes to the right side with Seaver. McFarland. He's going to run it. He's got some room. And Ethan Burrows makes a nice stop in open field. I'm impressed with Burrows, number 54.
A nice size back. I think he can put his shoulder down and move some people. So it's a nice run and gets about 4 yards on that play.
Makes it 2nd down and 6. Cavaliers look to the sideline for the play. Newsom and Seaver will go to the right side. Kanapke to the short side with Landon McIver. Edwards gets the call, or no, it's a keeper by McFarland. Nice fake by McFarland. They'll pick up maybe a yard.
It was a good zone read. I think McFarland read that well, but I'll tell you what, the containment Riverside did on that was just perfect. I mean, number 54 stayed in his zone right there, and he did a nice job and made the tackle.
Burrows does a very, very nice job at nose guard position.
But it looked like, I think he dropped back to a linebacker there.
Linebacker, excuse me. He's playing linebacker.
You never know.
Well, yeah, he's a linebacker. Yeah. Listed as a linebacker. McFarland looks to the sideline. Everybody's looking to the sideline. Good snap. Drops back, going long for the end zone. Incomplete.
No flag. I mean, it was a nice throw.
Pass intended. Not everybody liked that play.
But it was a good throw. It's just, I think Riverside was just a little bigger that can.
Plus, he had double. They had 3 players out there on the one Lehman receiver. Let's take a look at it again on the winner's meet replay. He goes for the corner of the end zone.
Missed time to jump.
It's time to jump.
Missed time to jump.
Your call. What do you want to call it? Might be tired of throwing the flag all the time.
Yeah.
McFarland got a timeout. Lehman. 3:40 to go before half. Big set of plays for the Cavaliers. Our score: Riverside 32, Lehman nothing. We'll be back right after this.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Lehman with the football. McFarland will keep it. Dives forward to the 21. Nice pickup by the junior.
Nice play call. Fake the jet sweep to Solomon, and then O'Leary just took it right up the middle and got 7 yards for it.
First and 10, football at the 22. Cavaliers trying to get on the scoreboard here in the first half. They've had a couple of other opportunities like this. Let's see if they can capitalize. Going for the end zone. Overthrown, and passes incompleted. Clock will stop at 3:14 to go.
Nice little wheel route. I think just a little ahead of the receiver. He had a nice angle at it.
So the Cavaliers will have it second down and 10. Score to pass along. Coldwater is up on Minster 28-7.
Yep.
Here's Salmon back in the lineup, tries to turn it upfield at the 20, and he'll be pulled out of bounds.
Yeah, these last couple drives, they've lined up Solomon to the slot receiver, and he's trying to come around on the jet sweep. So kind of different looks Lehman's trying to do here.
3:07 to go in the first half. We've got a timeout. Riverside 32, Lehman nothing. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Timeout Riverside to try and make some adjustments here as they are looking at a 3rd down and 10. Football at the 22. Lehman Cavaliers with the football in the blue and gold. 2 receivers to the short side, 3 to the wide side. McFarland's going to run it up the middle, has some territory, moves to just short of the 10-yard line. We'll see where they mark it.
Yeah, they're going to mark him at the 10 for a 12-yard gain.
Nice pickup by McFarland. They spread the offense out.
Yep.
That draw play has worked nicely for the Cavaliers a couple of times tonight.
Well, the thing that helps is they've kind of spread things out with their passing game, so they're kind of leery on that deep pass, so it allows McFarland and Leary to get that draw play and get some yardage.
Cavaliers have a 1st down. McFarland looks to the end zone. incomplete pass intended for A.J. Newsome. Will stop the clock at 2:37.
I think a little miscommunication there.
Newsome looked like he was leaning to the inside.
Yeah.
Pass went to the outside. A score here would be huge for Lehman.
Yeah, it'd be a confidence booster for him.
Two receivers to the left side for the Cavaliers. Two to the short side. Salmon, or rather McFarland, will keep it, and he'll find the end zone. Michael McFarland, big 6'2" junior, finds the gap, finds the end zone, and Lehman is on the scoreboard.
Nice job. Once again, you look at it, it's kind of a draw play. He kind of fakes the jet sweep. Oh, it was more of a zone read, and he caught the linebackers biting on the outside, and he just took it right up the middle for the touchdown.
Touchdown Cavaliers, extra point. George's kick is up. It's good. Joshua George with the extra point. Our score, Riverside 32, Lehman 7. We'll be back right after this.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
McFarland, an 11-yard run. Nice play by the Cavaliers, good drive. Hopefully that'll boost their confidence as we go into the locker room. We're just 2:32 away from halftime. Joshua George will kick it away for Lehman. He was good on his extra point kick. He's a member of the Lehman boys soccer team as well. And the kick. Oh, that's a beauty. Inside the 10, here comes the return. Good coverage that time by the Cavaliers.
Kick return by number 2, Lauren Shockey.
Sophomore Shockey returns it to about the 27-yard line. And there's timeout on the field. 2:26 to go. Our score, Riverside 32, Lehman 7. We'll be back right after this.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Everidge with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your cable, telephone, and internet services.
Hey, Minster. This is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey, New Knoxville. I am Wesley Meyer at NKTelco. We are here for you and your customer service needs.
Hey, Maria Stein. I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Back here at Sydney Memorial Stadium, Lehman and Riverside. Cavaliers finally get on the scoreboard with a touchdown. Had a couple of other opportunities here in the first half, and well, both of those times resulted in an interception. They were deep in Riverside territory, and this last time McFarland got the 11-yard run and got the Cavaliers on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Take a look at some of the highlights or lowlights, depending on how you want to look at it.
Well, I think with Lehman, I think they've seen some things. They've adjusted a little better. I think in the second half, you're going to see a little bit different what Lehman's going to do. Now, Riverside, it's Kale Long. I mean, it's plain and simple.
Yeah,
I mean,
until somebody stops it, it's going to be him. And the Cavaliers, you know, you could tell, I mean, they want to run the football,
right?
But they simply weren't able to do so. Once they spread it out a little bit, started doing a little bit more variety. I don't want to say variety, maybe that's the wrong word,
right?
But it seemed to help them out just a little bit. They spread Riverside out a little bit. Good, you know, got them in 3 potential scoring drives, and unfortunately only capitalized on 1. Riverside's going to the air. Pass will be incomplete.
I would say that's their first pass they've tried all.
I do believe it is.
Yeah.
That was for Devin Frilling, who.
Well, last week Frilling had a nice game. 4 catches, 75 yards, and a touchdown. So
Frilling had some good numbers last year, a year ago, and Bryce Hodge likes to utilize him all over the field. And that time the pass is incomplete. Stops the clock at 2:22 to go.
Coach Hodge has got some nice options offensively. I mean, he can do a lot of things. Right now, Kale Long is really the option tonight. But if Kale Long can't be that option in a game, I mean, you got Frilling on the outside. You got Jackson who can run the ball. So
Long comes the other side, and that time the Cavaliers make the read, and good defense there by Nathan Salmon. That might be one of the few times here in the first half they've got to Long.
Yeah.
Comes the other way. Salmon stays right with him. Gets some additional assistance there by John Edwards, a linebacker, and it's 3rd down and 10.
He lost 5 yards.
3rd down and 15,
yeah.
Excuse me. Pass upfield, it's complete, and Riverside will have that first down. Devin Frilling with the catch. And just like that, Riverside shows they can throw the ball. Jackson, he's going to throw it over the middle. Almost intercepted and tipped away. Intended for number 27, Walker Whitaker. Clock will stop at 1:29 to go.
Well, he's trying to work on some things. I mean, trying to see what he can do, and you know, kind of preparing for next week's game. So I think Coach Hodges is still coaching it up.
2nd down and 10. Football resting at the 39 of Riverside. There you see all receivers right side. Jackson is going to scramble, looks upfield. Intended for Whitaker, but just overthrows him a little bit over his head and out of bounds.
And I'll tell you, Whitaker had a lot of space in front of him. That pass is completed. That would have been a touchdown.
Good looking sophomore Whitaker, number 27. Third down and 10. Let's see what the Pirates do. We haven't had a punt here in the first half, have we?
No, we haven't.
Jackson, he'll keep it straight ahead. Goes across midfield. He'll have the first down. What, one punt maybe?
Maybe.
We'll have to think about that one.
Yeah.
I don't remember anybody touching Long.
Yeah, I'm looking across my stat sheet.
Whistle blows with a 1:06 to go. Riverside will take a timeout, and we'll keep it right here. And remind you, Grand Lake Health's presentation of NKTelco Sports is being brought to you by Grand Lake Health System, Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Cy Schwederman, Minster Bank, Home and Interiors, Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing, SecureCom, St. Henry Bank, Park National Bank, Kennedy's Garage, Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Shelby and Darke County, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Balmer Construction, Jewelry Barn, Western Ohio Mortgage, Tom and Jerry's, Francis Manufacturing, and Finishing Touches, bringing you tonight's game between Riverside and Lehman. We'd also like to remind you that replays of high school football on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503, Saturday, September the 12th at 3 p.m. and Sunday, September the 13th at 10 p.m. The game will be available for 1 week as video on demand at nktelco.com. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. 1st and 10, football just inside into Lehman territory. Good defensive pressure. Connor Stevenson in on the stop for the sack for the Cavaliers, and the clock racing down from 40 seconds. Jackson looking long, puts it up, intercepted. Cavaliers have the interception. Landon McIver at the 45, trying to get it up midfield, still on his feet. Finally brought down at midfield with 27 seconds to go by Caden Burke. So nice defensive play by McIver. Let's take a look at that one more time. Jackson.
Just kind of an over.
Guided it, didn't he?
He did, and nice job by the safety watching those eyes and just came up and picked that off.
Cavaliers will have a shot at it with 27 seconds to go. They'll place the ball at midfield. Out of the I formation, Salmon. In the I, they'll take the knee, and that will end the first half of football. Riverside with the lead as the clock counts down on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Our score, Riverside 32, Lehman 7. We'll return with more football and our halftime statistics right after this.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwiederman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
At Holman Interiors, our team loves to design beautiful yet cost-effective projects. From sleek and simple to elaborate and detailed, we customize to fit your tastes and budget with free interior design and color coordination. Visit our 5,000 square foot kitchen design center and bring your next project to life. Full custom kitchen and bath cabinets are built right here in New Bremen. Holman Interiors, your vision designed for your budget.
Riverside has a commanding halftime lead of 32-7 over Lehman Catholic. Let's take a look at those first half numbers for tonight's game.
Well, they're gaudy numbers for Riverside. I mean, total yards, they got 296. 279 of it's rushing. I mean, 17 yards passing. I mean, they started doing a little passing there in the second quarter, but Cale Long and Jackson, I mean, pretty much those two have got the brunt of the yards for Riverside. 1 turnover. The penalty's been costly for Riverside. 5 penalties for 60 yards. For Sidney Lehman, I mean, a little slow start. I mean, they figured some things out there in the second quarter I think they can build off of. Total yards, 101 yards, 84 of it's rushing. 4 turnovers are huge. I mean, that was huge in the first, especially in the first quarter. Penalties, 4 penalties for 45 yards. But I think they got something going here, which I think they can build off of.
Yeah, the 2 interceptions for the Cavaliers. They had a couple of nice drives going, and it resulted in a turnover. Completely different game. But no matter how we cut this game, regardless, the Cavaliers have got to figure a way out how to stop Cale Long.
Right.
Because he's got, what, at least 180 yards.
Yeah.
He's played tremendous defense. He's all over the place, and they do have to stop him, which they finally did in the second quarter there. Late in the second quarter, Nathan Solomon had a good stop on him, but, you know, he's got 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And he's run wild in that first half. And he's also the man that will kick it off, and they've kicked it short all night, and they do it again. That's really almost an onside kick. It's going to roll out at the Lehman 40-yard line, which will get the flag. And we'll see where they mark it.
Or will they re-kick it?
Or will they re-kick it? Yeah.
Kickoff goes out of bounds.
You either give it 35, I think, or you re-kick it.
I think they're going to re-kick it. Unless they get it. The ball went out at the 40 of Lehman, so we'll have to see how they mark it.
They're going to mark it right there at the 45?
45-yard line. So the Cavaliers will get good field position to start the second half. And of course, you want to keep the ball away from Riverside and Cale Long, because if Long gets it and he scores, then the clock will suddenly become a running clock.
Or you know, you look at it. Did Sidney Lehman touch the ball before it went out of bounds, and they get it where he touched that where it went out of bounds. So that, maybe that penalty is wiped out, and they just get the ball where
it was
out of bounds.
Went out of bounds. A night for unusual plays and calls. Interpretation of penalties and rules, I guess you could say.
Oh, I call it interpretation of craziness. That's all I got.
So the pickup, they'll get the football to the 46-yard line. And it's 2nd down and 2. And they'll go to the McFarland will keep it. He's trying to get that first down.
I think it will just be a yard short. Yeah, he's going to be about, they're going to give him the first down. Wow.
They marked that inside the 45 at the 40. Well, they'll mark it on the 44th. So it's a first down for the Cavaliers. Three receivers to the left side, McFarland. He'll hand it off to Carnes. He'll try and turn that corner. He steps out of bounds at the 40. Nice pickup.
Carnes has had a little success here running the ball here in the second half.
That was a pretty tough little run right there. He took the hit.
Yeah.
Got it to the 39. Second down, we'll call it a 2nd down and 5. 5-yard gain there by Carnes. He'll get the call again.
Oh,
nowhere this time.
Oh.
Number 71, Max Stevens.
Yeah,
big left tackle for Riverside brought him down.
Yeah, he did.
In convincing fashion. That pushes it back to 3rd down and looks like about 7 yards for me. McFarland, he'll take the snap. Oh, incomplete, intended for Newsom.
Next is McFarland's pass, all's incomplete. Intended for A.J. Newsom.
Nice ball. I mean, I think he had some running ground. It just catch the ball first.
Signal comes in from the Cavalier sideline. Carnes will go to the left side. That means McFarland is alone in the backfield. McFarland's going to run it. It's a draw. He's got the first down and a little bit more as he gets to near the 30-yard line. McFarland disguised that play quite well as the Cavaliers have run the draw several times.
Yes, he has. Did a nice job. Picked up 10 yards on that play for a first down.
That's another Cavaliers first down.
$9:56 to go. The First National Bank Think First scoreboard. 32-7, our 3rd quarter score. McFarland. Carnes in motion. Carnes carries the fake out, and McFarland will dive forward for a nice pickup.
Nice fake on the jet sweep. I think McFarland did a nice job reading that zone read on the jet sweep and just took it right up the middle for 5 yards.
John Westner, number 34, into the lineup on offense for Lehman. Carnes in the backfield. He's been pretty impressive here in the 3rd quarter. He'll come to the right side. He'll try to follow his blockers, and ball is loose. It's still loose. And Riverside will fall on it. Caden Burke, picture perfect recovery there as he has the football at the 34-yard line. So turnovers continue to haunt the Cavaliers.
Yeah, Carnes coming off the sweep here. Nice block. He just loses the handle of it. Doesn't protect the ball and
pops it loose. Ball still in play there, as you can see it on the replay. And
looks like number 3 recovers that.
Caden Burke.
Yep.
Now the Cavaliers are in trouble as got a whistle and a timeout. Lehman, they'll take the timeout with 8:49 to go. 3rd quarter, our score. Riverside 32, Lehman 7. We'll be back right after this.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
Riverside has the football after the Cavalier turnover. 8:49 to go, 3rd quarter. Cavaliers take the timeout. Kind of curious, AJ. What do you think that was about?
I think it was a little miscommunication on the type of defense we were going to run. Coach was looking out there and he was kind of shrugging his shoulders and, all right, we need to call a timeout.
4-man front for the Cavaliers. They'll go to the right side. That's Thompson with it. Brought down there by O'Leary.
Yeah, nice little bounce back run by Thompson.
Thompson with, I think, his first carry of the night.
Yeah, I'm trying to look around. to see if Cale Long's on the sidelines.
Jackson in the backfield. He'll take the snap. Thompson is the lead block as Jackson will cut it upfield. He's across the 50 and into Lehman Cavalier territory at the 46. Jackson's a pretty good alternative,
Yeah,
AJ.
he is. I'll tell you, Riverside's got a nice combination there in the backfield between Long and Jackson. It could be a tough out as the season goes on.
Clock, 8 minutes to go on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Riverside with the 32-7 lead. They'll send 3 receivers to the right side. Thompson stays with Jackson in the backfield. 1 receiver to the short side. Jackson's pass completed. They'll move it upfield as Devin Frilling makes the catch.
Nice little hitch play. Jackson threw right there and got about 4 yards on that.
Almost looks like Riverside trying to diversify this attack here and gets. You know, one thing you forget, and Coach Hodge made a point of this in the pregame, is about tackling.
Yeah.
Says we've had a lot less playing time, less practices, less scrimmages, and he said he was really concerned coming into this one about tackling. And that goes for both sides of the ball, too. Thompson, he goes inside. Nice gain.
Yeah.
Near the first down, but I think he's going to be a little bit short, so it's going to set up a 3rd down and short for Riverside.
Well, going back to what you were saying, Dan, I mean, you look at the season goes, I mean, they usually get 3 scrimmages in. I mean, you're held to 1 during the season. I mean, last week pretty much could be considered your 2nd scrimmage. This week is your 3rd. So, yeah, I see what Coach Hodges is saying. I mean, by maybe week 4, you're ready to go again. So
yeah, and you know, when you have numbers like, you know, Riverside and Lehman, both teams don't have small schools.
Right.
You know, you can't practice too much, you know, against each other with the tackling. So it's going to make it. We're still short of the first down for Riverside as they mishandled the snap. It's kind of ironic on the point after touchdown attempts by Riverside. They had problems, and this is the first time it really developed during a regular play.
Right.
4th down and short. Burke will go to the right side. Thompson in the backfield. Jackson will keep it. Should have the first down.
Number 12, Ethan Jackson on the carry. Tackled by number 6, Michael McFarland.
McFarland, one of them in on the stop. They're going to measure, though, aren't they?
It. Yep.
A little closer than anticipated, at least for Riverside.
I don't think they gave him a gracious spot there, because I really thought Jackson had that.
Yeah, that mark is back at the, 43 almost. So this will be close.
That'll be about 37.
Or 37, rather, excuse me. Made it by a hair.
Oh, the hair, the chinny chin chin.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow, yeah.
Football right at the 37, so. First down for Riverside. Frilling will come to the left side. Burke will go to the right side with Shockey. Thompson in the backfield. Snap, difficult. Jackson loses the football.
That could be Lehman ball.
Cavaliers say they've got it, but let's see what happens when they dig out from the pile.
They got it.
Got it. Riverside's first turnover. Let's take a look at that again.
Yeah, it's just he couldn't handle the snap, and it was just a nice job by 75 to pop that ball loose. And
Connor Stewart with that tackle, number 75, and he's pointing also that it's Cavalier football.
So, hey, big positive here for Sidney Lehman here.
5:16 to go, third quarter play from Sydney's Memorial Stadium. See if the Cavaliers can put a scoring drive together. In trouble. That's Carnes, and it's a big loss that time.
Yeah, he might lose about 10 yards on that.
It looks like Whitaker, number 27, from his defensive end spot. He's a good-looking sophomore, too.
Yeah.
Loss of, they'll call it 9 yards. Make it second down and 19. Snap goes through the quarterback. He'll pick it up and tosses it incomplete, but I think I had visions of interceptions, but a penalty marker.
And we got a penalty here.
Yeah, he called pass interference. You can leave that.
What do you think? Interference?
Yeah.
Holding. They're going to call it. Is that a hold?
No, I think pass interference.
Interesting. 43. Thompson was the defender.
Oh, they're going to wave the flag. Okay.
That's different.
Yeah. This game, like I said, has been a game of craziness. So let's just keep adding to it. But, you know, that's a lot of college coaches do that. They call that throw deep play just to get that interference. So, I mean,
as the receiver was coming back.
So McFarland, I mean, it's a smart play. Now I would try to throw it out of bounds a little more.
I think it would have, because he was back at about almost the 5-yard line. Yeah, his toss was in play, definitely. Yeah. Carnes trying to turn the corner. He'll make it to about the 30-yard line.
Number 32, Dylan Carnes on the carry.
And we're going to see our first punt of the game, Dave.
That's right. We hope. We think.
Yeah.
There were no punts in the first half, but we had one bounced.
I will say this. Mark, our cameraman, corrected us. I like how he's paying attention for us.
Snap is there. Good kick. It's going to drive him back to about the 37. Almost a fumble as Riverside will cover up.
And we got a flag on the play.
Devin Frilling hangs on to it.
Devin Frilling's first down for Riverside.
I think we're going to get a warning on the sideline.
I'm sure that makes the Lehman coaching staff happy.
Yeah. They've been excited all night, so it just
32-7 our score.
Let's just stir the pot.
Yeah.
But I think we see Cale Long back in the we see him back in the backfield. So
3:39 to go in the third quarter. Yeah. There's Long.
Oh boy.
Midfield. This time they're going. Nope. Thought they were going to get him. There we go. He gets to the 30-yard line.
But good run. That's another good run.
Seaver, 130-pounder, makes the stop, but we got a Cavalier injury. 3:29 to go, third quarter. Our score: Riverside 32, Lehman 7. We'll return right after this.
For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide. Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at Cargill.com.
Hometown Opportunity serves Mercer County, Auglaize County, Darke County, and Shelby County.
The website as a whole is pretty user-friendly. I was able to filter down my options, see what types of jobs were out there for me in the area.
It really opened up my eyes to the employer market around here.
We know that our local candidates, a lot of times, are most successful candidates because they want to come here and stay.
It's become the go-to site for anybody looking for a job in the region.
3:29 to go, third quarter. Kale Long with a nice run, and sets Riverside up deep in Lehman territory at about the 31. Changes the field position rather quickly. Pirates up to the line of scrimmage.
Now that was a 37-yard run for Long. So maybe it was something Coach Hodges wanted to say, let's just get this over with. Sends them in.
Long, straight ahead. They'll bring him down this time as well.
About the 12.
Newsom with the stop, number 13.
About a 19-yard gain on that one. Same play. I mean, it's pretty much the dive play, and he's just going right up the middle, and he's
well over 200 yards. He had, what, about 180 at halftime.
Yeah.
So he's 210. He's about 230 yards.
Yeah, I mean, he's a solid running back, and we saw the running backs from Fort Laramie last week, and they were solid. I kind of rate him up there with those running backs from last week. Oh,
Jackson will keep it. He's going to find the end zone,
yes,
too.
He is.
Dives in, the big senior quarterback for Riverside makes it 38-7.
Good read by Jackson. It felt like, kind of looked like he jerked that ball right out of Long's hands there at the end because he saw what was going on. As you could see, it's a zone read, and it looked like he jerked it right out when he saw the defensive end, and Jackson just goes in for the 11-yard touchdown.
About the only time they've had problems has been on the extra points. Let's see what they do here. Extra point kick by Miles Plattfoot, a freshman. He'll kick it up.
Oh, yes.
And the freshman boots it through. And that makes it 39-7. Riverside on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Riverside 39, Lehman 7. We'll be back right after this.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Our bankers are working hard day and night to provide the support needed right now. Even while we're apart, we're proudly working together, with you and for you. We believe there's more, much more, to all of us than these tough times. We see acts of compassion and cooperation all around our communities, and we're proud to be a part of it. And as our family of banks come together under our Park National Bank name, we promise you, we're all in this together.
Kale Long will kick it off. 2:56 to go, third quarter. It's a 39-7 lead. Here comes the Lehman return. John Edwards will move the football up to about the 47, and clock will start to run with the 39-7 score.
Now, these are the type of games, like I said, for a young team like Sydney Lehman, you learn from it. I mean, you try to get better. You try to do the little things that will help you get better in this towards the end of this game, and you move on from it. And it can only get better from here.
McFarland, he'll keep it.
Oh, look at it. There you
Another
go.
new quarterback. Upfield he goes.
Wow.
That's Landon McIver.
Nice. Once again, nice zone read. He was looking to hand that off to Carnes and saw the end right there and just read it perfectly. And
McIver with a nice run from that quarterback position.
25-yard gain on that. That's the longest play from scrimmage in this game.
So McIver gets the longest run from scrimmage for the Cavaliers. He'll keep it again. He'll go forward to across the 25 to the 24-yard line. That'll make it second down and about 7 yards. Football to 24. McIver, the lone back, takes the snap. He'll run it left side. Tries to move it towards the 20. He'll be stopped short of that. They'll mark it down at the 22-yard line.
So about 3rd and 5. I mean, still, you're in 4-down territory, so you get 2 chances for 5 yards.
McIver will stand at 28-yard line to take the snap. In motion. Here comes the play to the right side, but Riverside will stretch it out.
Get about 1 yard. But good containment by the Riverside defense. They really stretched that out and pretty much almost pushed them out of bounds.
That was Miles Platfoot, the kicker, with the stop, but that's gonna. Lehman will take a timeout with 12 seconds to go here in the third quarter. A score: Riverside 39 and Lehman 7. I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's game. Grand Lake Health's presentation of NKTelco Sports is being brought to you by Grand Lake Health System, Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Cy Schwederman, Minster Bank, Home and Interiors, Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing, Securcom, St. Henry Bank, Park National Bank, Kennedy's Garage, Big Brothers Big Sisters of Shelby and Darke County, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Balmer Construction, Jewelry Barn, Western Ohio Mortgage, Tom and Jerry's Construction, Francis Furniture, and Finishing Touches bring you tonight's game from Sydney. Also like to remind you that we're pleased to bring you the replays of high school football on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Saturday, September 12th at 3 p.m. and Sunday, September the 13th at 10 p.m. Joshua George with the field goal attempt. Oh, going to be just short. So that means Riverside will take over. Tonight's game will be available for 1 week as video on demand at nktelco.com, and you can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/. Third quarter is over. Our score: Riverside 39, Lehman 7. We'll be back with the final 12 minutes of play right after this.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Riverside with the football after the missed field goal attempt by Joshua George. Riverside with a 39-7 lead. Fourth quarter play underway, and the clock begins to count down.
Nice little drive there by Sidney Lehman. I mean, they did a nice job running the ball that drive and everything.
Straight ahead. With the football for Riverside, Cale Long gets it out to the 32-yard line. Pirates will send two receivers to the wide side. Long in the backfield with Jackson. Snap. Oh, nice tackle there by the Cavaliers as Jackson will be stopped.
Carry by number 12, Ethan Jackson, stopped by number 32.
Dylan Carnes. Yeah, Carnes, who played offense, gets a good hit there on defense. No gain on the play, so it's second down and 10. Frilling goes to the left side, along with Warren Shockey. Long in the backfield with Jackson. Going to toss it out to Shockey. It'll be incomplete.
Just a little short on that pass.
Makes it third down and 10. Frilling will come back in as Burke goes out. Kyle Robinson into the lineup for Riverside. He'll line up on the right side. Braden Steele, Pirates center, places the football down. Got to stop and play.
Looks like timeout Riverside.
Riverside will take a timeout with 9:33 to play in this one. Riverside 39, Lehman 7. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Riverside coach Bryce Hodge takes the timeout. Undoubtedly, as we like to say, there's a teaching moment going on for him and his team.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to do that. In these type of games, there's a lot of teaching moments.
Pirates up big, 39-7, capitalizing on some Lehman turnovers throughout the night. But story of this one has been Cale Long, a fine running back for Riverside. He's rushed for, well over 230. He's probably pushing 260 by now. Pass is going to be incomplete. And Devin Frilling would have liked to have seen an interference call on the Cavaliers, but
I don't think you're going to get that at this point of the game.
I think it's going to have to be almost very obvious.
Yeah.
Fourth down, so Riverside will punt it away. And this is their first punt,
Yes,
correct?
That is correct. And guess who's punting the ball?
Long. Yeah.
Yeah.
Long will stand at about the 22-yard line. Good snap. Line drive kick. Cavaliers will field it at the 32 upfield.
Oh.
Nathan Salmon gets it almost to midfield with a great move, missed tackle, and a frog-like jump.
Well, it's like one of
leaps to the 50.
Tried to throw him on the ground, his knee didn't touch, he just kept going.
Good balance by the sophomore. So Sydney Memorial Stadium, 49-yard line for the Lehman Cavaliers. 1st and 10. I must say that I will have last year's championship games memorized by the end of the night.
Yeah.
Keep seeing Anna and Mechanicsburg on the board there, and I'm going, Anna, I thought they were playing St. Henry. Carnes goes to the right side, no gain on the play. Stevens, Max Stevens, number 71, Walker Whitaker, number 27, all in on the stop for Riverside.
I can't remember. Didn't we do that game?
No, don't test my memory.
I know.
But we did do St. Mary's and Wapak last year.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Which
they're in overtime again this year.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. Yeah. Here comes the snap. McIver. He'll go left side. He's got running room. He'll stay in bounds. He'll step out right there at the 39. Good call.
Number 2, Landon McIver on the run. That's enough for another Cavaliers first down.
Watch McIver here. You'll see him go across the 50. And right there at the 39.
Yeah. He's ran the ball nice. He's ran the ball nice these last 2 drives.
McIver looking downfield, wide open. Oh my. Some blown coverage there, and the Cavaliers unable to take advantage of it.
He throws a nice ball. Just a little too much touch on that.
Evan Trevino, intended receiver number 3. McIver, he'll keep it. He'll go forward.
Maybe get a yard.
Makes it 3rd down. It makes it 3rd down and about 10. Carnes in the backfield with McIver. He'll roll out to the right. Pass is going to be intended, but it's way short. Intercepted by Riverside. And into Lehman territory goes. Penalty markers all over the place. Devin Frilling with the interception. After the call, I'm anxious to see this one. Personal foul against Lehman.
Yep. I think they're offsetting penalty. Well, no, just Lehman.
Let's take a look at that one again. McIver passes short, Frilling with the interception. He makes his way up along the sidelines in front of the Riverside bench. Oh, there's a face mask.
Yeah.
Grab, that's what started it all.
Yeah.
Well, it appeared to be on the video. It's hard to say. But that created the fireworks, and everybody's calmed down.
As we were talking about St. Mary's Walpock, St. Mary's does win in overtime, 14-7.
Tough. Well, what a rivalry. You have that many players out.
Oh, yeah.
You give them all you can, that's for sure. Riverside going for the end zone. Thompson, he'll get to the 5 and come down. Nice run by Justin Thompson.
Yeah, 25 yards. Yeah.
First and goal, football at the 5. Clock with 4:45 to go on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Frilling will go to the right side. There you see number 5. Oh, going to go back over to the long side of the field. Thompson in the backfield with Jackson. He'll get the call, and Thompson will get a couple more yards and move it closer. Here's Thompson's previous run. Gets it all the way down to the 5 before Carnes makes the stop. (39-7) our score. Jackson gives it to Thompson. Thompson trying to find the end zone. Brought down there by John Edwards.
Thompson, stopped by number 5, Johnny Edwards.
Football at the 2-yard line.
Looks like another timeout.
Got a timeout. Riverside with 3:06 to go. We'll take a break here. Riverside 39. Lehman 7. We'll be back right after this.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Riverside with the big lead. Hey, look at that shirt. That looks good.
I'll tell you what.
The whole band's got them.
Man,
that's even better.
That's awesome.
How did the whole band get them? That's a question to ask. Looks great.
Man, I need one of those shirts.
Yeah. I want a hat. That's what I want. One hat. NKTelco hat. Yeah. That's all I want. It's been a night for Riverside, unfortunately for Lehman. Jackson going for the end zone, and it's incomplete, intended, I believe, for Frilling.
Good defense. Good defense by Sidney Lehman. Up for grabs and did a nice job of coverage.
Football setting at the 2-yard line. Of course, the clock is running, so it continues to move on at 2:40 left to play. And, you know, really, I think Riverside might throw it again just to sharpen the passing game up. If not, Thompson is in the backfield with Jackson. And there's a procedure call against Riverside, I believe.
Yep.
Motion call. So the penalty goes against the Pirates. They've had pretty much a flawless game today. May have had some penalties, but not much.
Well, that's their 6th penalty, Dave.
6th?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's their first one in the second half.
First one in the second half. Redeem me. Thank you. It's been a while.
Well, we were talking about memory there earlier, and
I've lost it. There's no doubt about it. That went a long time ago. Jackson, he'll roll to that side. They'll try the same play for Frilling. Good defensive play. Seaver breaks it up. So the clock will count down and the Cavaliers will take over at about the 7-yard line. And Lehman will regroup and they'll have the football. As you can see in the background, the clock at 1:17 to go in this one. Here comes the snap.
Oh, nice ball. Nice catch.
McIver gets it. McIver receives it and catches it that time.
Wow, nice catch.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Evans from NKTelco.
O'Leary.
Your cable.
Donovan O'Leary throws it to McIver, the two quarterbacks.
Now that makes it the longest play for scrimmage in this game for Sidney Lehman. 35 yards.
How about that? The Cavaliers are up to the 40-yard line. Got to wait until everybody gets settled in, I guess.
They're excited. It was a nice play.
Well, it was. No, I mean the officials were a little slow getting up the field. It's kind of that memory loss thing.
Oh, they're gonna.
Oh, we're gonna have a penalty?
Yeah, they're calling sideline. Sideline infraction. They got the warning early, and now they go back.
Now, is that because the coaches are on the field?
That's a good question.
I mean, they're in the box there, and not where they're supposed to be.
Well,
but
with the guidelines, they can go out further to spread out. So I don't know. It just
passes incomplete by O'Leary as the freshman back in to throw the football with 40 seconds remaining. I guess I'm just not sure what. I have to look that one up. It's just a bizarre call to call now.
Yeah.
In my mind, football's at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10. O'Leary and Carnes will slip at the 25-yard line, and that's really going to be our final play of the night, I do believe. Our final score from Sidney Memorial Stadium, a tough night for the Lehman Cavaliers. Riverside 39, Lehman 7. We'll be back with our recap and stats right after this.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Everidge with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your cable, telephone, and internet services.
Hey, Minster. This is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey, New Knoxville. I am Wesley Meyer at NKTelco. We are here for you and your customer service needs.
Hey, Maria Stein. I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're a certified collision specialist. Come in and see us today.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwiederman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
At Home and Interiors, our team loves to design beautiful yet cost-effective projects. From sleek and simple to elaborate and detailed, we customize to fit your tastes and budget with free interior design and color coordination. Visit our 5,000 square foot kitchen design center and bring your next project to life. Full custom kitchen and bath cabinets are built right here in New Bremen. Home and Interiors, your vision designed for your budget.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide. Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at cargill.com.
Hometown Opportunity serves Mercer County, Auglaize County, Darke County, and Shelby County.
The website as a whole is pretty user-friendly. I was able to filter down my options, see what types of jobs were out there for me in the area.
It really opened up my eyes to the employer market around here.
We know that our local candidates, a lot of times, are our most successful candidates because they want to come here and stay.
It's become the go-to site for anybody looking for a job in the region.
Riverside impressive over Lehman Cavaliers 39-7. Let's take a look at these numbers, and boy, I tell you, there's some amazing rushing stats for the Riverside Pirates.
Yeah, I mean, between Jackson and Cale Long, I'll tell you that Cale Long had over 200 yards. We know that. I mean, he's a nice running back, and it proves Coach Hodges made the right decision to flip-flop him from last year. The passing game, I think they'll work on as the year goes on. But, I mean, for the Sidney Lehman, I mean, I saw some positives in the second half. I liked the quarterback they brought in, moved the ball, rushing yards 149. I think that's a positive compared to what they had in the second half. Passing game, I mean, same thing. I mean, it's a work in progress. But 6 turnovers in the game, you're not going to win a lot of games with 6 turnovers.
Yep, those loom large for Lehman. Our player of the game tonight, sponsored by NKTelco, and Landon McIver of the Lehman Cavaliers is our player of the game.
I thought he did a nice job in the second half, moving the ball. He had some nice runs. He even threw the ball a couple times good. But I think he was the spark plug I think Sidney Lehman needs to look at as far as a quarterback that can do something for them.
Tough night for the Cavaliers, though, as they even their record at 1-1. Riverside goes to 2-0, and just a tough night for the Cavaliers overall. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors for tonight's game. Grand Lake Health's presentation of NKTelco Sports is being brought to you by Grand Lake Health System, Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Cy Schwederman, Minster Bank, Home and Interiors, Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, SecureCom, St. Henry Bank, Park National Bank, Kennedy's Garage, Big Brothers Big Sisters of Shelby and Darke County, Rachel's Cake, Speedway Lanes, Boimer Construction, Jewelry Barn, Western Ohio Mortgage, Tom and Jerry's Construction, Francis Manufacturing and Finishing Touches, bringing you high school football from Sidney Memorial Stadium, where the Lehman Cavaliers fall to Riverside 39-7. I'd like to thank our crew tonight, our director Bryce Hamrick, and on the camera Mark Thistle. I'm Dave Helmstetter, and alongside me AJ Lisi. Once again, our final score, Riverside 39, Lehman 7.